Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Carrie's Musings. I'm Carrie, and I'll be with you tonight. Hopefully, a lot will join. Been a great week this week. I was out of communications over the weekend. See if I can get this chair a little straighter. I'm kind of stuck in a corner in my office. I had to rearrange things, get it set up right. Going to be a little task doing it. I see we have one person in here. One comment. Get together. Hi, Jethro. How you doing? Good to have you here, Chaplain. Let's do our panel. Let's get this up here. You want to come in? Come join. We'll chit chat. Talk about everything. Oh, let's see. I got StreamYard. Oh, I got Twitch. Where's okay? Yeah, I don't have Facebook. Okay, try one more time for posterity. Let's see what happens here. Okay, if you're in Facebook, just click on the link on Facebook. You can come and join me from Facebook. Little couple steps extra, but not too bad. How's everybody doing? Great night this Wednesday night, hump day. I've been lost all day. Been fighting health insurance company. They cut my insurance off. It just started back this month. Went to get my prescription. They said has not been authorized. So I had to call the carrier and get it authorized. My goodness, people, give me a break. Things are getting terrible in this world. Every time we think we got something fixed, another something else happens. Something else happens. Been watching everybody, watching a lot of live streams last few days, what little bit I could. I was in and out of all of them. Wish I could stay in a lot of them a long time, but yep, that's the life we live. The 90-second life on YouTube. 90-second life. So let me ask you, well, does everybody like this channel? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you like what I'm doing? Am I presenting myself good? Let me know. Give me some critique. I'm kind of getting frustrated, feeling down, not quite there. I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on. Just let me know. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you, Minnie. But I tell you what, watching things online, watching how they word news, they always had to put either mega in it or they had to put stolen or a bad Republican or an off the wall conservative. They've always got to describe it in some way, somehow detrimental. They're gearing us up, trying to get us off track. I heard that, Chaplain. I try to keep up, and I just can't keep up. I get on and somebody else is on, and I said, well, I'm not going to interfere. And I like doing this. I like talking to people from all over. My goal still is to try to get to the Texas Oklahoma meeting in a couple weeks. It's coming up quick, but it don't look like I'm going to make it. The funds just aren't getting there. But all of you help the ones that are going. Aruba, and that's the only one I know so far. But she has a group together going with her that's going to meet her there. Should be a good time for her. And anybody here in Florida, come out and join us. We need all the help we can get. We need all the patriots come along and unite. And the key word is unity. We have to unify each other. We need to have each other's backs. We need to go out there and tell the story of what's going on. We need to enlighten people, let them know how they're being robbed, because they've been robbed for so long. They're like the emperor without clothes. They just don't see it after a while. And it's sad that we're in the shape we're in because of it. And we can, until we get people to open their eyes and see what's going on, and it's going to take all of us talking, all of us towards one cause, unity and freedom. Get the Constitution back. Constitution is what it's all about. 2 articles. You have the 10 Commandments, number 1. You have the Constitution, number 2. Rules of our life. We follow them, we'll be A-OK. If we don't follow them, anything goes. And Satan will bring it on hard and heavy. He'll get us everywhere. Everywhere. Yep. Need to get everybody out there, share, like, subscribe, donate, help these live streamers out. I know it's rough. I spent in the last 2 weeks $300 a week, $600. And honestly, I need help. I honestly need help right now, because I'm going to continue helping everybody and showing these videos, getting out to the events. It costs me money. Costs me big time. You can find my donation on my About, on my YouTube channel. You can go to the About section, find my donation links. You don't want to donate to me, donate to the other live streamers. Help them out, because they're going through the same thing. I know I spend a lot of gas money in my guzzler because it's an older car. It's a 6-cylinder. I got it because I'm wanting to pull a trailer so I can stay where I'm going and not have to rush back and forth and use gas uselessly. So I'm trying to get my oars in the water and everything going in one direction. But enough of that. Somebody want to come in and join me? Let's talk about what's going on in this country today. There's so many things that, hey Jay, how you doing? There's so many things going on. We can't keep up with all of it. We need billions of people helping to keep up with what's going on. It's every day it's something new and terrifying comes up. And Biden, he's asleep at the wheel. I don't think in his right mind he would be able to help. Just don't know. And now they're trying to give Donald Trump the bad name, rake him over as many coals as they can, tarnish his reputation. And that's all it is. It's a campaign to smear him. It's a campaign to keep him down, make him say, forget it, and not run for president. Let's hope he don't fall for it. Let's hope he keeps on getting on. He might not be the answer. It might be somebody else's the answer. We don't know. But we have to watch. We have to keep ourselves in line to what we want and do what we should do as individuals. And right now, it's writing letters to the legislature, the Senate, letting them know what we want, how we want it, because they still work for us. They might not want to, but they still work for us. And we had to let them know that you're going to have to do a job for us. And you're going to have to do it right, or we'll vote you out. We need people watching the political process, the voting process, make sure it's done right. There's so many things we have to do, and we're not doing it. Yep, we don't know which way to turn, and they're trying to confuse us. They're trying to divide us, but let's not get divided. Like I said, you don't have to join any one group. You can help everybody. It's all unity. Unity. We're the United States of America. We are red, white, and blue. We're not just one political party. We're different. Everybody has their opinions, and everybody's entitled to their opinions. But we have to do it right. We have to make sure we're going by the letter of the law. Make sure our country is being run by the letter of the law. And they're trying to push things on us with executive orders, you name it. And we can't stand for it. We can't do it. We have to tell them, there ain't no way. Yeah, it's a continuing soap opera. And I think people are tired of it. People are sick and tired of it. Oh, I wish I could get the few 100 miles it is down to Mar-a-Lago, but it's a ways. It's like a 4 hour trip. And I just can't do it right now. But that's the type of things we need. People in the area go to these things, speak for us, shout for us, shout it from the highest mountaintops, tallest buildings. We do the freedom rallies, the flag waves. In Kentucky, she likes to holler freedom, and just like Steve, she loves hollering freedom. She scares a few people when she does it. But it's so uplifting to be able to holler it out in public, to say it out loud, to see people's reactions, just to do it and mean it. We have to mean it when we do it. It's not all fun and games. We got to be loud, Jay, we got to be loud and proud. Loud and proud. If y'all can come on here. You don't have to show your faces. I don't say you have to use the camera. You don't have to use the camera. Just come in and talk. Let's talk about this stuff. Too much important stuff for one person to keep in their head and get out to everybody. We need to talk amongst ourselves about it. Get your video cameras out when you're sitting doing nothing. Go out and wave a flag or video it, put it out there. You don't have to be big. Just let people see it. The more people to see it, the more help we get. Yes, sir, that's a fact. Kentucky is awesome. Fantastic individual. Thank you, Aruba. I keep trying. I keep trying. But everybody help Aruba too. Get on her channel. Watch her videos. And she asks everybody to go on and just let it run. If you're not doing anything with your phone, just let her video run so she can get her time up. And that goes for all of us, all the live streamers. If you go on their page and just click on any long video, if you're not using your phone, and let it play. Give us time viewed, because all that adds up in the analytics. And when they go to push it out there, they push the ones they see are moving up. Hopefully, they say they do. But I tell you what, yesterday was a bad day for the internet. Sounded like some of the channels. It wasn't a buffering; it was a up and down sound. The sound would go in and out, in and out, in and out at a tempo, and you'd have to restart the whole feed again to get it to stop. And on some of them, it didn't work. Some of them they just flat cut off. Everybody got there, subscribe and like. We're doing this for you. We're doing this for your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren. We're doing it for everybody. This is not a selfish procedure here. We're doing this for everybody in the country. We see the harms coming. We try to keep on top of it. We try to tell you what's coming up next. And sometimes it just don't happen one right after another, but it happens pretty quick. And we have to be on top of our game to see it and get to it. Yeah, I don't know it. And they say they put a new update for Prism out, but Prism was updated last week. Was the last one they put out. So I don't know whether that was the one or not. I haven't. I used Prism the other day while I was driving, but of course now I'm on StreamYard. And I tell you what, they can say what they want, but StreamYard does have the best platform right now, really. There's less difficulties with it. Seems to keep going. So at least we have a good platform to get on and do panels and everything with. Chaplain, Aruba, why don't you guys come on and chat a while? Tell us what's going on in your area, what y'all are doing. I know Aruba's getting geared up for a big trip. I envy her. Not jealous, but just envy. Because it's going to be a lot of work. Like I said, this weekend, the hardest part was holding the camera over the items for auction. Made these old stiff bones hurt like crazy. I still have a pain right here in my chest where I pulled a muscle. And every time I take a deep breath, it ay. But I'll get through it. Ice packs. I'm used to it. That's right. You're going to be there, aren't you, Jay? It should be a good time. It should be a really good time. And I haven't heard anything about what's going on over in the Palm Bay area with Shirlene, but I'm sure they're working up a storm. I'm sure they're seeing people, greeting people, meeting them. Yeah, it costs you time and money for sure. People that you might think that live streaming is easy, but I guarantee you it is not easy. You got to keep up with your schedules. You got to keep up with your money. It costs you money to get to the places. Costs you to eat. And if you have to go to some place where you need to spend the night, you have to get a place to stay. So far, I try to stay away from those because I just don't have it. But it's a continual battle to get things done. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and try it. That's why everybody asks for money to help them out with the cause. What I do with mine, I give 10% to the Lord by giving it to other streamers to help out the cause. At least 10%. And you streamers, if you haven't got any, that's because I haven't got any money. But I have given to a few and will continue to do so in the Lord's name because I feel the cause is right. And I don't want to make money off of this. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. Nothing extra, more or less. But we all live on a tight budget, and we have to budget ourselves. Especially me, being a senior on Social Security. But basically, that's what I go through every day. Just trying to find a way to get the word out. Let it be known what's going on. And I hate like crazy asking people. And I'm sure all the others do too, because we're doing this for you guys. We want you to know what's going on. We want you to see what's going on. And if anything breaking happens, hopefully we'll be on top of it and get it out to you. But you watch all these shock jockeys out there with hundreds of subscribers putting out garbage. It makes you wonder what we're doing wrong. But we're not doing anything wrong. It's just that people like the Jerry Springer type programs. They think it's reality TV or some whatever. It's a syndrome. All the reality shows that people watch, they get in used to it, and it just shocks their mind, and they keep on watching it and subscribing to it. But we have to open our eyes and open their eyes to the other facts that's going on, the reality of the world, the real world, not the make-believe world that they're putting out, but the real world, what's going on. And let me tell you, it's hard because people don't believe you. They'll laugh at you. They'll tell you you're crazy because they don't see it. They've been lied to so long, they believe the lie. And Texas is almost a country by itself. It's a huge place, for sure. I've never been there, but I imagine it's something to drive through. Be like Florida, a little bit of everything in one state. And that's the way it is here. You could drive from one tip, from the bottom of Florida to the top of Florida, and see different things all along the way, different scenery. It's amazing. It's amazing how our country, how beautiful it is, the different areas, the different things. Hey, that's about one side of Texas to the other, ain't it? Yeah, the media will not show people opening their eyes. They will not show people realizing what's going on. They won't tell the truth. They will they'll try to shun us and keep us in the dark and hope that we'll forget about it. We can't forget about it. We cannot. We cannot forget about it. No way. No how. We cannot let our neighbors, our friends, our family, we cannot let them forget about it. We need to keep talking it, preaching it, keep stirring the pot, let everybody know what's going on. We have to start the ripple, but that ripple will start a wave, and that wave will continue to grow and grow and grow as long as we keep it going. But if we give up on it and not do anything, shame on us. Shame on us. Right now, we have the ability to change history. We have the ability to change what's going on. And all we have to do is put our nose to the grindstone and do it. We have to do it. Nobody's going to do it for us. Nobody's going to take your voice and use it unless you put it out there yourself. We have to get out there, let our voices be heard, no matter what the consequences, to wake people up, to let them understand what's going on. And you can name just about anything that this government does, and it's wrong. And the sad part is people know it's wrong. They know it. They know it. We have to pray to the Lord, put his full armor on, and go out and teach unity and freedom. Key words, unity. We can't stand against each other, only for the wrongs. We stand against the wrongs and stand up tall for the right. And people still know the difference between right and wrong. Might not be as plain as it used to be, but it's there. All they got to do is read it. Ten Commandments, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution. We have to do it. Yeah, they're trying to slow us down by kicking different organizations out, make them sit out for a while, disrupting everything. They try to disrupt our lives. So we won't go to Newsmax, or we won't do this, or we won't do that. And they're trying to run our lives by shutting down organizations that we use. They're doing everything in their power to quiet us. Well, let's show them that that's impossible. Let's show them that we mean business. Next flag wave you hear, go out and join it. Join in the numbers. Pick it up. Because believe me, the people that pass by and see it, they get a heart lift out of it, and they blow their horn. You're making their day. They're making your day. So on and so forth. And it pays forward. It pays forward big time. I always say I want people to go to bed. The last thing they see is us hollering freedom and getting the message out. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Does everybody go to bed thinking about freedom and getting their freedom? We can do it. We have to do it. I just can't emphasize it enough. So up to you, and you. Get out there and do your thing for freedom for all of our families. They tax everything that they can make money off of. And half of them are illegal and shouldn't even be on the books. They tax us to death for whatever means they can do. And it's taxation without representation. That's right, Aruba. They took God, tried to take him out of our life. It's just pathetic what evil is doing to us. I would have never thought, even 20 years ago, that it would get this bad. I would have not even thought. But here we are, facing it down. And the only ones we have is us. We have to do it. No ifs, ands, or buts. We have to do it. So make sure you share this everywhere. Share the message everywhere. It don't have to be mine. It could be others. But share it out there. Excuse me. Get it out there. Starting to get choked up. We've got to put the word out. Yep, you're right. We have to go hand in hand with God. We can't push God aside and expect to win, because this is his beautiful world and he's in charge. And if we're not with God, he's against us. So we have to be with God. We have to love the Lord. We have to let his praises be sang and put on his full armor and go out there and battle like we've never battled before. It's just, we can't do it without him. We cannot do this job without God. The Lord will help us. He has helped me many times through heavy water, all kinds of situations. He has helped me through it. And he'll help each and every one of us. We just let him. Oop. What'd I do? I'm trying to read the comments and comment on them. So if I'm a little bit slow, that's why. Yeah, Satan's trying to divide us. But we have to use the unity. We have to unify and help each other out. Not try to do it ourselves, but to help everybody. We can't do it alone. We cannot do it alone. It's going to take every one of us and more. Every one of us and more. And we are his warriors. Remember the song in church, Onward Christian Soldiers? That's us. It's coming to fruition. We are the Christian soldiers. and we're marching off to war. Right now it's verbal. But who knows? Who knows? Keep it peaceful, keep it meaningful, and help one another. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Well, I'll try not to keep you all up much longer. I just want to get out, talk about a couple things. As you can see, I'm choking up. Any smokers out there, quit smoking. Don't vape. I'm not a medical doctor, don't profess to be, but my experience has proven that. So, till the next time, I love each and every one of you guys. Share, share, share. And help all the live streamers out there. Help them out big time. They need your help desperately to get the word out. And we're trying as hard as we can to get a message to everybody. God save us. Till next time, love you guys. Good night.